And now to the special journey of a nurse from Auburn Community Hospital who was deployed to the Bronx to care for COVID-19 patients. News Channel 9's Jennifer Sanders shares how a family member hit hard by tragedy before is setting out again to save lives.
Today's day one. I left Auburn a little after noon.
On April 13th, Jennifer Sosi started documenting what you might call her own personal mission of mercy. She's usually working at the OR at Auburn Community Hospital. But after seeing images of COVID-19 sweeping through downstate New York, claiming lives of young and old, she knew she had to help.
So it kind of was eating at me to be sitting in a hospital that wasn't really being overly affected by this disease and to not feel like I'm doing my part.
That led her here to Jacoby Medical Center in the Bronx, the area hardest hit by the pandemic. Nothing quite prepared her, though, for what she would see.
It's bad. I'm on a 12-bed unit, and 8 or 9 of them were intubated. And just last night during my shift, 2 more were intubated. They are being proned, which is flipping on their belly to allow the lungs to expand more because this disease is not allowing people to breathe.
She's by their side 12 hours a day, 7 days a week. And back home, her 2 children, her parents, and her community are cheering her on.
She was setting the right example for her children. Not only was she doing the right thing, but she was setting an example that, maybe you don't often get the opportunity to actually do.
She's a very strong woman, very strong. And even if we did say no, she would still go.
Like most parents, they were, of course, concerned, but still very supportive, even though Jennifer knew this would not be easy for them.
My parents have buried 2 of their kids, and I am their only remaining daughter, which was my biggest apprehension in this, is if something happens to me, I don't know how they'd react.
They lost their son, Chris, in 2013 from a heroin overdose. It was his first time using. Before that, their daughter, Katie, a young mother and a nurse, was murdered by her boyfriend. But they've turned their pain into purpose, helping other families across the state, even the country. And that same caring spirit, seen and felt by every member of the Sosi family, shines through Jennifer as she helps strangers in their darkest hours.
When I'm in with a patient, even if they are sedated and completely unresponsive, talk to them as if they were my family member and treat them in a way that's going to be, if they make it out of this, that they have some recollection of at least kindness.
A beacon of light and hope during the global pandemic. Jennifer Sanders, News Channel 9.
And Jennifer will head back home on May 5th. Until then, you can follow her journey online. We'll link you to her YouTube page at localsyr.com.